Yeah, good evening to all of you. Now we are again here for next lecture. Now today we are starting unit number 3 and the first topic is cosets. Now we start with the definition of cosets. Body cosets. Let H be a subgroup of group G and A is some element of G. Then the subset A composition H. A is fixed element from group and H is our subgroup. This is defined by basically here you can see here this H is a set and A is fixed element. Then A composition H is A composition H where this H belongs to this subgroup H. So it is this kind of, and this is called, and this you can see here A is on left side, so it is called left coset. If I pick this A on right side, then it is called right cosets. Okay, the composition here means the binary operation. If our binary operation is multiplication, then it is AH. If we have a binary operation addition, then it becomes A plus H, and it depends upon the binary operation. Okay, then here are some remarks about the cosets. You know that identity element is E and it is also identity element in H, and H is our subgroup. Then I can H into E is identity, so it becomes H. Okay, then H itself is right as well as left coset. Why? Because if I write identity element on right side, it remains H. If I write identity element on left side, it remains the same H. Okay, so subgroup itself is also called cosets, left coset or right coset, because of this identity element. Then since H is subgroup of G and is identity element in H, HA is called right coset in H. Then EA, you see here HA, we know that H also contains identity element, so EA is also element of HA, right? Thus we see that EA basically is nothing but A. So this cosets HA always contains element A. So cosets is not empty set. It is always non-empty. Similarly, AH also contains A. So in point 3, if our group is abelian group, then when we say abelian, it means it is following commutative property. Then AH is equal to HA for LH. This is the property of abelian group. Okay. Then our AH is same as HA, and if it means if our group is abelian group, then left cosets and right cosets, they are same, and this will help us in creating new definition, that is normal subgroups, which we will study in this chapter after a few lectures. Then you see here some another example. When we have taken the binary operation addition, it becomes H plus A. A is on right side, so it is right coset. Elements are H plus A, where this H belongs to subgroup H. Similarly, it is A on left side. It is so left cosets and right cosets depends upon the position of the element of the group. That fixed element. If it is on left side, it is called left coset. If that element is on right side, it is called a right coset. Very simple. Then this is a result regarding cosets. This is an example. But this example says G is a group of integers. Integers means our positive and negative natural numbers including 0. H is a subgroup of G having even integers. So H contains even integers, positive and negative. Find the right cosets of H. We have to find the right cosets of H. Okay. So H is even integers. So it is of this form, 0 plus minus 2 plus minus 4, so on. Right? And then when I find cosets, so the element is from group. Group contains every element, it is even, odd, everything, including 0. So H plus 0, it becomes H plus 0, where H is from this H. Means I am adding to this set 0. If I add 0 under addition, it is identity, it will remain as it is, So it will remain as H. Then left cosets, right. Then next is their right cosets. H plus 1. You know, when I say h plus 1 here becomes 1. Then plus 2 में 1 ऐड करेंगे 3, minus 1 में 2 ऐड करेंगे minus 1. So I will get elements like this, plus minus 1, plus minus 3, and so on. Then next cosets, h plus 2. 2 is even number, it becomes 2 plus 2 4, minus 2 plus 2 0, 0 plus 2 2. So it becomes 0 plus minus 2 and so on, right? So they are even integers, they are odd integers. Then h plus 3, again I will get all odd integers, and next h plus 4 I will get. So what we are seeing here means on 0 I am getting the same h, on adding plus 1 I am getting odd integers, on adding 2 I am getting again same h. So means when I add 1 I get odd integers, when I add 0 or even integer I get this. So these two cosets are repeating. So it means the distinct cosets here are only two. One is this even integer, odd integers, and other one is this. So these two are repeating. So this, when I say distinct means different cosets, are only two cosets here. Okay, and I can name them h and h plus 1. Okay. Similarly, this is another example. You are given this group of quaternions. Here plus minus we have 8 elements. Here we have 4 elements. You have to find the cosets under multiplication. So I start with 1 dot h, I dot h, and in case of finite group I can tell you how we can calculate the number of cosets. See, you see here the group has order 8. Order, when I say order means number of elements in the group. It is called order of group. So here we have plus minus 4 elements, so it is 8 elements. Here we have 4 elements. You divide the order of group by order of this. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Again, in case of finite groups, this way we can find the number of cosets. So here the number of distinct cosets are again 2. You can say it is 1 minus 1 iota minus iota. Here 1 minus 1 iota minus iota. So they are same. Again you can see they are same, but they are different. So different elements we are getting 2 elements. Okay, this is the example. Now next is a theorem about cosets. A theorem is if H is a subgroup, of G, right? If H is a subgroup of G, and then HA means HA is right cosets. 2 right cosets are equal if and only if BA inverse belongs to H. Okay, so suppose HA is equal to HB. 2 right cosets are equal. I have to prove that BA inverse belongs to H. For this proof, we start from here. I can write any element A as EA because E is identity element. E composition A is A, but E also belongs to subgroup H. So I can say E is from H. I can say this belongs to H composition A. But it is given that H composition A is equal to H composition B. It is given in our question. You can see here again. It is given. So HA I write equal to HB. So this A belongs to HB. When I say this A belongs to HB, it means this A can be written as element of this right coset, and the elements of this right coset is H into B form. So it means there exists some H in subgroup H such that A is equal to H composition B, where this H from this subgroup H, right? Again, identity can be written as A composition A inverse because A inverse is identity, and in place of this A I put this value here, H composition B, and I write H composition B composition A inverse. Then since it is H is a subgroup, all elements are from subgroup and group, and both satisfy the associative property. So I, using associative property, I change the brackets, so it becomes B composition H, right? So identity element is equal to H composition B. When I say A composition B is identity, it means one element is inverse of other. When we say, I say A into B is identity, it means A जो है B का inverse है, जहाँ पे H एक एलिमेंट है और B composition A inverse दूसरा एलिमेंट है, और इन दोनों का कंपोजिशन मुझे आइडेंटिटी मिल रहा है, यहीं से शुरू किया था. इसका मतलब इनमें से एक एलिमेंट दूसरे एलिमेंट का इनवर्स है. इट मींस बी कंपोजिशन ए इनवर्स जो है इट इज द इनवर्स ऑफ एच, और एच किसका एलिमेंट है, सब ग्रुप का, तो इसका इनवर्स भी एच में ही मिलेगा. सो इट मीन्स this B composition A it also belongs. Why it belongs to? Because it is the inverse of H. और H सब ग्रुप है. अगर H स्मॉल h सब ग्रुप को बिलोंग करता है तो उसका इनवर्स भी सब ग्रुप में ही बिलोंग करेगा बाय डेफिनेशन ऑफ सब ग्रुप. सो और इसका इनवर्स है क्या, दिस इज B composition A, so it belongs to this. This is what we have to prove. So one way we have proved it. Okay. Conversely, we assume B composition A inverse belongs to H. Then I can write this. We are just manipulating with the elements of the subgroup. Then I write B as B composition A because A inverse A is identity. Okay. Then I use this associative property here and I write it as B composition A inverse. Okay. Then it becomes this, and B composition it belongs to H. It is given. It belongs to H, so it belongs to H composition A. But B belongs to H composition A. So HA and HA have common element. It means JB जो है HA में भी बिलोंग करता है, लेकिन और HB जो है ये हमेशा B को कंटेन करता है, ये प्रॉपर्टी को सेट. बट आगे हम प्रूव करेंगे, हम जहाँ पे इस रिजल्ट को यूज कर रहे हैं आगे इसका प्रूफ भी करेंगे कि कोई भी दो कोसेट्स जहाँ तो इक्वल होंगे या बिल्कुल डिसजॉइंट होंगे. डिसजॉइंट मीन्स उनमें कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं होगा. अगर जहाँ तो कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है, अगर कॉमन है तो वो सेम हो जाएंगे, इक्वल हो जाएंगे. आइदर दे आर इक्वल और डिसजॉइंट. डिसजॉइंट मीन्स देयर इंटरसेक्शन इज एम्प्टी, कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं आएगा. तो अब जहाँ पे देखिए दिस B बिलोंग्स टू HA और HB में तो B मिलेगा, मतलब ये कॉमन एलिमेंट है जो HA में भी है HB में भी है, और ये दोनों राइट कोसेट्स हैं. और राइट कोसेट्स जहाँ तो इक्वल होंगे या डिसजॉइंट, उनमें कॉमन नहीं आ सकता. जहाँ पे कॉमन आ गया इसका मतलब ये डिसजॉइंट नहीं है, और जब ये डिसजॉइंट नहीं होंगे तो आपस में इक्वल ही होंगे, क्योंकि कोसेट्स में दो ही प्रॉपर्टीज होती हैं, जहाँ तो दो कोसेट इक्वल होंगे या डिसजॉइंट होंगे. तीसरा कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि एक एलिमेंट कॉमन है दूसरा एलिमेंट कॉमन है. तो एक एलिमेंट अगर कॉमन मिल गया इसका मतलब ये डिसजॉइंट नहीं हो सकते. जब डिसजॉइंट नहीं हो सकते तो ये इक्वल होने चाहिए, राइट. इसी के बेसिस पे नेक्स्ट थ्योरम है हमारा. वी आर गिवन A and B are two elements of G H is subgroup. A belongs to HB, मतलब A जो है दूसरे को अगर कोसेट्स में जा रहा है इसका मतलब दोनों कोसेट्स इक्वल हो जाएंगे, यही ये डिजाइन नहीं हो सकते. तो दिस इज आवर प्रूफ. A belongs to HB and AB inverse belongs to, जहाँ B inverse किया एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी लगाएंगे, B inverse आइडेंटिटी बन जाएगा, AB inverse H को बिलोंग कर जाएगा, राइट. इट मीन्स H, I applied H on this side, H into AB inverse is equal to H. Why? Because अगर ये H का एलिमेंट है, H के सबग्रुप के एलिमेंट्स को सबग्रुप से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वो सबग्रुप का ही एलिमेंट रहेगा बिकॉज ऑफ क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी. तो ये इसी में आ जाएगा, ये भी हमने किया. So it means HAB inverse. Now I apply B on both sides. Then I use associative law, and this B and B cancel out, so it becomes HA is equal to HB. Okay, so this is the proof. And ये प्रॉपर्टी हमने अभी लास्ट थ्योरम में प्रूव किया. सेम वही सेम चीज रिपीट हुई है यहाँ पे, ये आप वहां से कर सकते हो, राइट. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट result examination, and this in process it is very important. So I think I must stop here. So thank you all of you.